the Malt Liquor Project 2 Old English 800 Malt Liquor. This is the 5.9% version that we get in Louisiana. I understand that it is in different alcohol strengths in different regions. This is the standard Miller version that they talk about on their website. It was introduced in 1964 by a small company called People's Brewing, and then it got passed around to different companies, acquired by Pabst, and then it was sold off to Miller in 1999. This is an 18-ounce bottle. It's very common in 40-ounce bottles around here. You will also see it in many stores in the 16-ounce can. I know up in Shreveport they sell 12 packs of the 12-ounce cans. Not sold in Louisiana, but in other states is the Old English 800 High Gravity version. I bought this in San Antonio at a little store on Commerce Avenue. It's not sold in our state, but apparently it also is sold in Mississippi. As you would imagine, it gets very, see a little smoke, but the wind's going to blow it right away. It gets very low scores on Beer Advocate, Rate Beer. Beer Advocate says poor, the bros say poor. Rate Beer gives it a 0 out of 100. Not much head in this small little glass, in this chalice, but you get a little thin white head. It'd be thicker in a narrower brim glass. It's clear, golden, and quite bubbly. Champagne-like bubbles. No skunk. Even though it gets such horrible scores on those sites, I was checking Rate Beer, Great American Beer Festival and the World Beer Cup competition, the two premier beer competitions in the world, and it has won 1 silver medal and 4 gold medals at those two competitions. So somebody thinks it's really nice, right? I've been drinking it since 1996. What do you get with Old English? Well, with the 5.9% common version, you get a mild aroma and you get a sweet grain. Flavor, sort of a bold flavor. It just tastes like beer with a little extra strength. Think of maybe like Pabst Blue Ribbon or Miller High Life with a little extra muscle to it. You can certainly pick up that corn, the yellow corn grits that they use. Maybe, well, we don't need mosquitoes, maybe a little bit of alcohol, maybe a shade of it. Get a light, pretty watery mouthfeel and a clean, pretty refreshing and enjoyable finish. For an extra strong beer or malt liquor, Old English 800 is certainly one to get. The high gravity 8% version is a little too strong for my taste. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's won many awards also, but it's just a little too strong for my personal taste. I prefer more around the 5.96% range. Yeah, it's a pretty well-known beer, and it's sort of like a classic American beer, really. Classic American malt liquor. So you could do the malt liquor drinking project with me, go through each one, let me know what you think, test it out. So I've done the Mickey's, which is 5.6. Oh, I'm sorry. the Magnum, which is 5.6, Magnum malt liquor, Miller's original malt liquor brand. Then I'm doing this, and I'm going to try to do Mickey's next week. And Mickey's is a weird one because it has the same exact specifications as Magnum, and I'm wondering if it's not just the same beer in two separate packages. Delicious. Thank you for your video viewing consideration.